It's been a long while since my last YouTube video, um, and I thought I'd make one on the new operating system for the iPhone. If you can, I guess, kind of see it. It's a little hard to make out there. Um, I don't have the iPhone 5 because, well, it just came out like 2 days ago. Um, and I'm not one of those people that wait in line to get like the first shot at like a new item. Um, but I did download the new software and I thought I'd test out some new features and see if it's that much better from the old one. Now, the first thing that I noticed is the YouTube app is gone. Um, there are a couple different YouTube applications available to download in the App Store, and you can always go to the mobile site. Um, but the individual YouTube app was pretty decent, and it was the easiest way of just quickly searching for videos. Um, Now, I did see that there was a new YouTube app made available on um, the App Store, sorry. Um, and it just comes up as YouTube, and the image for the home screen button is just the basic YouTube sign. Um, Sorry, the glare is just too bad. Um, but yeah, like I saw it and I didn't really like that they excluded it. Um, but what can you do? They want to change stuff up. The next thing, the next big thing is that they got rid of the Google Maps application and replaced it with a new uh, Maps application that pretty much works the same way, except for just this flyover thing. I don't really care for it. I'm not sure if it does look like TomTom GPS devices. It does say that the data is from TomTom and other places, but I'm not entirely sure if the layouts are the same. Um, Pretty much it's fun to play around with, but it's not really um, useful, I guess, yet. Um, but what can you do? Like, they have their issues, they wanted to change it up. We just deal with it. Um, but there are always Google Map applications that you can download um, and have the similar features as previously were on the phone. Um, the next thing I noticed was just a couple minor details, like when you opened up certain basic apps that are on the phone, um, the header that has the um, carrier name, the Wi-Fi strength, the time, and all that information. Um, the header has a different color when you open different applications. Um, when you open the message application, um, calendar, and several other applications, you get this like light blue bar instead of the old just black bar or like see-through bar. Um, but yeah, the other thing that I noticed is before when you could add a bookmark on Safari on the iPhone, um, like the new layout has just changed um, to look more so like the home screen, with different options like mail, message, Twitter, Facebook, Weibo, print, copy, bookmark, add to reading list, and add to home screen. Um, I guess it's a nicer layout. It doesn't look as sterile as it was before, um, and it could be fun. And the other big difference that I noticed is that finally we have full Siri functions in Canada. We can actually ask Siri to look for stuff, like look for directions to places, movie times, and all that good stuff. Um, I thought I might test one out, but usually Siri doesn't really hear me that well. I'm not sure if it's just the way I talk or if other people have problems with Siri too, trying to get her to understand what you're saying. But who knows? It could just be my problem. But yeah, I'll test it out and let's see. I'll try to find the closest McDonald's. Siri, where's the closest McDonald's?
I found 15 restaurants matching McDonald's. 2 of them are fairly close to you. I've sorted them by distance.
So she pretty much got that. But let's say I ask something more complicated, like, um, Siri, set an alarm for 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Your alarm's set for 11 a.m.
She got that time. Usually I have problems with, say, um, Siri not hearing certain words the right way, like one or an or end or even am or am. Um, for the most part, like long different words, Siri will get them right, but it's like those little minor words or words that um, you want in letters or like, sorry, numbers that you want in letters. Um, they just show up different than you'd expect. But for the most part, Siri works better now than Siri worked before, seeing as how we couldn't look for locations, we couldn't get directions, we couldn't get movie times, and most of the time, all you could end up having Siri do is search the web for something. So Siri is a lot better now. Um, and as for the new operating system on the iPad, um, same one. Pretty much with the iPad 2, the only changes that you get are the removal of the YouTube application and the new Maps application and those little minor details that I mentioned. Um, and as well as the podcast app, a new clock app, and I think that's it. Um, but with iPad 2, you don't get the Siri functions available on it. But if you have an iPad 3, then you do get Siri on there. Um, but yeah, pretty much that's about it. No huge changes um, are really evident on the iPad 2. Um, and so far for the iPhone 4 or iPhone 4S, um, the biggest difference is just the change in Siri's functions. Um, and that's about it. Uh, so if you have any comments or questions, if you think I left out anything or uh, you don't care for anything that I said, just leave it in the comments below and I'll get back to you if anybody does watch this. Bye.